I read an article recently that talked about how young home buyers are really frustrated with baby boomer homeowners because they're staying put in their homes for longer and not helping out with the lack of home inventory by listing their homes for sale. But it's not just the boomers that are reluctant to sell. There are a lot of homeowners that are remaining in their current homes for longer. And in this low inventory and higher than we've been used to rate environment, current homeowners just are holding back and they are showing a real reluctance to list their homes. But I want to take a few minutes to look at some of the reasons that have been put forth as to why that is. The first one is called the lock-in effect. And the lock-in effect is defined as the disincentive for existing homeowners to sell because their current mortgage rate is significantly below the current market rates. And so if a homeowner doesn't have to sell, they're not moving or they don't need to right size, they may just want to wait and see what happens with the rates. Another reason that's been put forth is that these homeowners have a fear of replacement because the lack of inventory doesn't affect just those people who are trying to get into the market. It also affects these homeowners because if they sell their home, gosh, they got to go somewhere. And they worry that they won't be able to find a suitable replacement property for the one that they're going to put on the market. And this fear of not finding a new home that suits their needs does add to their reluctance to sell. The next one that's been put forth is really sort of counterintuitive for a lot of people. And it's that there are a lot of higher home prices. And someone might think, well, gosh, if they sold their house now because the prices have gone up and their value's gone up, they could really make a good chunk of change off the sale. Well, that's true, but the higher prices have affected all of the market. And so if they sell their house, they're going to have to turn right around and purchase a home that has also appreciated in value. And for some of these sellers, it just doesn't make good financial sense right now to do that. So they're sitting on the sidelines. And then there is the emotional attachment that a lot of homeowners have with their home. I mean, they genuinely like the home they're in, and they've put in a lot of time and effort and sweat equity into these homes, and they just are not quite emotionally there yet to let go, particularly in an uncertain financial or economic situation that we find ourselves in. I expect that these reasons that have been put forth for not listing a home have probably always existed, but the lack of inventory across the market has really shown a spotlight on them. So if you're in the market to buy, hang in there. The home you want will make it to the market. Having patience and working with your realtor to keep abreast of the market and the availability of homes that fit your budget and your needs is really the best way to navigate our current real estate environment. But take heart, it will happen.